Good evening. Am I? Okay, that looks like it's working. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Get out of studio mode. I gotta figure out why my microphone keeps picking up. Oh, there we go. I was like, well, I can't hear anything. It's because I muted my headphones. Bottom of my cup is sticky. looking all nice? Okay. No background noise until I turned on the mic like 10 seconds to go. I couldn't tell. I've had a hell of a time trying to figure out why my lighting is getting all wonky. If you have two... I can't have my mat on here. So, that's why. So we're working on maybe two pieces, like 1.5. I'll put my water bottle down here. Hello, phone. Hi. Last stream of the year, maybe? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Probably. Why can't I see my data on here? No background noise to the mic was on? Okay. Yeah, I gotta, like, do some wacky shit. I can't see stats on my page. Like, how long I've been streaming or anything. Like, it's not showing. Am I on the mobile version? I can't tell. It's weird. So I have to look at what it says on OBS. So maybe I figured it out. So, thinking for this, I'm gonna do a piece, 2 characters here and here. But before we do that, there's another piece I wanted to work on for the future. Get out the good watercolor paper, the kind you have to cut out of the pad. I also balanced the color, and it doesn't look like my gamma. My gamma looks fucking out of control. Hold on. Is that better? It looks a little bit better. Gamma still looks a little dark, but we'll figure it out. I am going to put a sunset on here. Wrong gamma. Yeah, wrong gamma. I need a big brush for this. I wonder if this will work. I got a new stippling brush. I may need a bigger brush than this. Also, there's dust on here already. Wonderful. Do I not have a fat brush? I didn't prepare. I have this, but I think it's too big. That's way too big. My kingdom for a brush not this fucking large. Oops, sorry. There you go. It's so big I'm hitting my camera. Be gone, and now I'm hitting the mic. Okay. We're gonna put a sunset on here. Don't worry, camera, you're fine. You're okay. So happy with the intro music. Well, I'm just happy with the music in general. So, maybe we'll just dust off the camera. Jesus, attention. Yeah, I was using it for watercolor when I was like 30 by 20. It's old. You dusted? It's my big boy. It's the big boy. Okay. Well, maybe we'll give it a try. Get a lot of water on there. Oh, that's too much water. We're gonna put a sunset on here for the 23rd. There we go. Nice and wet. Now I don't know how I'm gonna get paint on it. Because, you know... Oh, shit. Ugh! My paint isn't very big. We'll figure it out. One of my pots went flying. There we go. Keep it wet. My desk is a mess. I can't wait till I get my better desk all set up. I didn't get very far in the room setup. It's been a rough year. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's gonna get covered anyway. So, yesterday, last week I wasn't here. I went to go see Interstellar 5555. Because I love Daft Punk, and I love that movie. And I had never seen the movie in theaters. I had seen it at a con. Many, 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 many years ago. And so, I wanted to see it on the big screen, and it was good. I don't know if anybody else is going to go see it, but, it's great. The only unfortunate part is apparently the touch-up was done by AI upscale. Make of that as you will. It is up to you whether or not that's your deal breaker. I'm not gonna fault you either way. Looked good though. It was great to hear all the and then they at the end they also played a bunch of their older. That is too much water. There is too much. Is this the Hoenn region? 10 out of 10, too much water. Sorry for you Hoenn fans, but 10 out of 10, too much water. Okay, go over here. It was good. And then we got to see some of their older videos, like Technologic and Defunk. Around the World. All those good videos. And then, like, one of their newer ones from Unreleased Track. It was a really good unreleased track, too. The video was pretty surreal. I liked it. It was like Gimon did it, didn't he? Or, Thomas. Thomas did that. Alright, that's okay. Leave it to me to have, like, really big brushes and then, like, really small brushes. It was fun. I enjoyed my time thoroughly. Sunday, I went to go see the Nutcracker. Again. I had seen the Nutcracker before, but I just really fucking love the Nutcracker. Just really like... I like the Nutcracker. It's a good ballet. It's the only ballet I've seen, but I like it. It's great. They did some new stuff. Like, they added a lion dance for the, for Chinese tea. And other things. They updated it a little bit. And so I was like, oh, you know, that's cool. When looking up some things. The I'm sorry, I'm not French. I'm French Canadian, so maybe not the right kind of French. Or that kind of French. The Pas de Deux was done by the Snow Queen, which isn't that usually done by the Sugar Plum Fairy? Why? What is that? What have I done? Okay, hang on. There is so much water. It is Hoennified. Okay. Oh, nose! Okay, hold on. I'm making it worse! Big brush, get out of here. I've made it worse! What have I done? Yes, that's watercolors. What have I done? I'm not using my good brushes, that's why. Can't be enough hoeing, not enough horns. That's up to you, my friend. You're the one who made my playlist. Now I'm gonna have that. Now I'm gonna have the fucking battle theme stuck in my head. Thanks, Decon. Yeah, I know. I'm welcome. Did I save it? Did I ruin it, chat? So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I've always wanted to know more about the Nutcracker. So I went looking up some stuff, as one does when they're curious of things. Hello, Sparkling Parfait. And I was like, oh, I went looking up stuff about it. So apparently, we're gonna have this dry off to the side. Just need to make sure that my paper towel is gonna accommodate. Come here. Come here, oh glorious piece of paper that I have saturated. Oh, goodness. Art was a mistake, chat! Okay, let's just... Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Whatever. Art! Where's my towel? So I was reading up on it, and apparently, the Nutcracker Suite by Tchaikovsky is based off of an adaptation of an adaptation. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So the original story is like the Nutcracker and the Rat King, I think is what it's called. It's a children's story. And then it was adapted by Alexander Dumas. Who is awesome. Okay, there's so many brushes around here. You go over here. Are you sufficiently dry? So I'm gonna put something over you. And so it's an adaptation of an adaptation. And his adaptation is basically the whole story. I don't know how to break it to you guys, but the ballet is like the last third of the book. There is a whole fucking backstory as to why the Nutcracker is actually a prince. Like, fucking crazy town, right? So I was like, oh, that's cool. Hold on, I'm trying to find the right kind of drying. Get this dry. So, wow, imagine that. There's a whole fucking backstory, including, like, it's about, like, a princess who got cursed, and there's a queen and a princess, and the queen of rats, and the rat king is her daughter, is her son, who's on a revenge kick, and it's fucking wild. Like, the backstory to the Nutcracker is fucking wild, chat. So I got blood on your desk, mate. So I was like, I want to read that. So the husband found this. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive with, like, a leather cover. And it's like a flexible leather cover. And it's really pretty. Like, it's really nice. And it has, like, tons of illustrations. Like, every page, almost every page has an illustration. I have no idea what's happening here, chat. And so, like, Alexander Dumas's version has a framed story that opens it, and then there's no conclusion to the framed story, which is hilarious. And, like, basically, the ballet, the second half of the ballet, where you know she after they defeat the king, the Rat King, and everything, and then they go to the kingdom of like the cool sweets and stuff. That's this part, chat. That is this part of this novel. That's the second half of the ballet, is right fucking here. The first part is... Hold on, I'm getting there, hold on.
Is this all the cream? Is this just strawberry cream? No, come on.
Sorry, the song is distracting me. The first part. The first part is like this part, chat. This is it. Like essentially, this is the first part of the ballet. Is right here, right? She gets the Nutcracker. It breaks because her brother's kind of a dick, and then she falls asleep, and then the Rat King comes out and attacks like the dolls, right? That's this part. This entire part right here is all the backstory. Chat, the Nutcracker is a fucking wild story. I'm not saying not to read it. In fact, I think everybody needs to find a way to read the original version. I mean, like, this is as close. I know this is an adaptation. Fucking read this. It's wild. I love it. Also, she gets married and she's like 9 at the end of the book. I don't know. I just thought I would point that out. And hilarious. Because Clara's just a kid. And so is the Nutcracker, and he's like aged back. It's weird. It's wild. I love it. It's just crazy. If you thought that the ballet had like a very sparse story, that's why. They don't tell you the backstory as to how the Nutcracker became the Nutcracker. It's great. I love it. I want everybody to know that I absolutely love it, and everybody should read it. So, if you can find a copy or just read it, just fucking read it. It's great. It's wild. There's some stuff that goes down. Also, when Clara, like, helps the Nutcracker defeat the Rat King, she essentially just nails him with a chancla. Like the chancla mune. She fucking pulls her slipper off and chucks it at the Rat King, and that's what distracts the Rat King or injures the Rat King, so the Nutcracker can kill him. That is the first instance I have ever seen a chancla used. And it's in the ballet. Sometimes she whacks him with it, but like, chancla mune exists in the Nutcracker. Nutcracker and the Rat King. Name a more iconic duo. Daft Punk. But they're up there. Yeah, so anyway, that was my Nutcracker week. It's wild. So now I gotta go look at the chat, because I was babbling. But yeah, they're expecting this play over a book reading. I mean, like, old literature is great. I loved it. It was great. Everybody needs to fucking read the Nutcracker, or the Nutcracker and it's wild. Like, I fucking love it. It's so good. So what I wanted to do, we're gonna have two characters interacting like they're two windows. So let's start with this one. I think we're gonna have, let's do, give me a sec. How do I, aha. I'm gonna do this. And then turn up this way. Now I can hear myself think. I had it turned up too loud on my computer. Because my headphones, like, I'm only on like 10 and I couldn't hear myself think. Anyway, Nutcracker. I fucking watch the fucking ballet. It's great. It's really good. Especially like the newer stuff that they've added. And like our production, they had a drag queen play Mother Cupcake. It was great. Absolutely fabulous. Also, the Mother Cupcake costume is just like half the stage is her dress, and it's great. It's so good. I don't think they had a marzipan section. I think they kind of condensed it with or maybe there was. It's hard to know. Anyway, go watch the Nutcracker, read the Nutcracker. It's a wild ride. In fact, I understand why in Princess Tutu they made Drosselmeyer one of the villains, because Drosselmeyer is kind of a dick in the book, in the original version.
Let me take you on a trip. Take you on a ride.
I don't know if he's a dick because he's trying to uncurse the Nutcracker, or if he's just a dick because he's a cranky old man that went on a 14-year journey to try and break a curse. I mean, I can understand it. That's probably it. He's a cranky old dude because he lost his hair and an eye on a search where it ended up the thing he was looking for was actually in his hometown the whole time. Okay, I get that. Still, he was still kind of a dick. Just, you know. Right? Isn't Drosselmeyer one of the villains in Princess Tutu? It's not Rothbard, it's Drosselmeyer. I haven't seen Princess Tutu in years. I would like to see Swan Lake. I've never seen Swan Lake. I saw Black Swan. The movie. It's fucking wild. Let's move him down so he's leaning on it, maybe? I don't know. Okay. I haven't seen Princess Tutu in years. I really should. Are we focused okay? Do I need to... I probably need to pull this down. Let's pull you down a little bit more. Oh, much better. Much better. Can you see that better? Yeah, you can totally see that better. We're gonna... I'm putting my tea over here because my tea being near my paint water, when they're very similar colors, is a bad idea. Can I tell you how many times I've drunk my paint water? Too many times. Too many times to count. We're not painting this. This is gonna be in Copics, but, you know. It happens, and it happens a lot. Traditional art struggles. Let's put a cap on it. It's clear? Okay. Okay. Since I'm not gonna be painting anymore as far as I know, I'm gonna just move the water. Okay. Cool. Do not drink your paint water, chat. Does not taste good. 10 out of 10, can't agree. Does not taste good. Once, when my hair was a little bit longer. I keep my hair really short now because I just really like having short hair. When I was in college, I would keep my hair in a ponytail. I would put paintbrushes when I was in oil painting. Because I would work on like 4 oil paintings at once, because you can. It takes so long for them to dry. I would just put the paintbrushes like in my ponytail to hold them, because I was working on an easel. They didn't really have room to like put my paintbrushes anywhere when they still had paint on them. I can't tell you how many times I've walked out of class wearing a paintbrush. Also, 10 out of 10, do not recommend. It looks ridiculous. Fun, but dumb. Okay. I'm getting a pencil glare, you are not, so I can look at my screen up here. Also, I haven't done that feeling when you haven't drawn your fucking OC in ages. What does it look like? What does my OC look like? Reference material blocks. Well, I guess since I'm not using my paint, I can put them off to the side. Did I draw them that year? I had to have. Where are you, Nero? That's a side profile. That does me absolutely zero good. Anyway. I've had a good Christmas so far. That's not helping me. Ah! Okay, that's fine. I did Christmas in the park. I saw the Nutcracker. I finally did Christmas in the park after a few years. That's the big San Jose. Look at all the cool trees. Delio. It was great. Okay, that's good. Paints, you go over here. I don't need you right now. You go over here. I don't... Okay. Okay. What else? Got to see a movie? I mean, it wasn't a Christmas movie, but it was like a Christmas gift, because it was like the closest I'll ever get to seeing a live 2007. Or, because I wasn't there for 1997. I was too young to go to French house concerts. My biggest regret in life was not seeing a live 2007 when they were at Berkeley. Could have seen Daft Punk live, guys, and I didn't. A fairy gym leader that's focused on painting. Would I be I don't know what kind of a, like, gym leader, like... Because to be honest, I like specialization, and the only... I'm not a big specialization, I like a balanced team. So, by those metrics, the only position I could be is the champion or the player character. Or like Red. Because Red has a really big balanced team. The camera squishes it ever so slightly. Because I don't know. I don't know if I could, like, do just, like, a straight, like, gym with, like, one type. Like, single types I like. I mean, it's cool, but... Like, Mimi? I would definitely want a balanced team. And so the only thing I could do is be a champ, and... How absolutely arrogant is that of me? Not that I think, you know... I don't know. Maybe the Elite Four ought to have more balanced teams. Not that I'm gonna tell Pokemon what to do. And what do I fucking know? I just play the games. Oh, you're holding something. Maybe have you have your hand on your hip. There we go. I would definitely be like one of those. Maybe no. I mean, I could also be like one of those like rando trainers that's just on the side of the road, challenging you with my Phoebus and my Magikarp and my Bulbasaur. I don't know. I've never thought about it now that you mention it. Okay, hold on. Brain is not braining right now. Oh, son of a bitch. There is so much hair on this painting. I can't remove it without having to repaint it. I might have to repaint this. It wasn't something I was gonna get done today, though. That's what happens when you have a dog. Okay. Where is this book I'm looking for? No. It would be you. Okay. What does your fucking Christmas outfit look like, Nero? 2019, so you've been around for like 5 years. There you are. Okay. Yeah, alright. Je comprende. Okay, it's not like that. It's like that. That's your default color. Brain is sludge due to quality street gabber, many such cases. I mean, you know. That is what it is. I'm so burnt out. I'm so tired. I can't believe Christmas is next week. I'm not ready. I don't even know if all my gifts are done. I don't think they are. Has everybody else finished their Christmas shopping? 'Cause I sure as hell haven't. At least I don't think we have. No, you're not done yet? Yeah. Lol. Christmas shopping? What's that? That feeling when you forget how the jewelry works. Okay, there you go. Okay. Christmas shopping? Yes. Wrapping? Oh yeah, I haven't even touched wrapping. Lol. Lamau. Wrapping? What's that? I think I'm gonna be able to do that tomorrow, though. I didn't even decorate the tree until a couple days ago. Can you believe that? We had, like, the tree for, like, 4 days. Sure, I like this. Give me a sec. Here's another problem. I'm gonna move this. Put up all your personal decks and pumpkin candles still out. Yeah, I've got some fall decorations that are still out. So I have a problem, chat. This is why this year is like a lot of collages. So I need to scrap bust. Zoom out. Okay. You go over here. That's probably going to be a tragedy in the making. That. There we go. I've got a whole bunch of 12 by 12 pads. And by a bunch, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4. You are making note of these pages. 5, 6. This one I've had since like 2018, maybe 2017. And I have not barely fucking touched what's in this. Come on. Come on, camera. You can do it. I believe in you. It's like too much paper. Cannot. 180. And then I got some of this because there's some, like, the Knights piece was done on this because there's some really cool patterns in here. But it's 12 by 12 and my scanner is not 12 by 12. This is also very heavy, so picking this up is gonna be... It's that much, chat. It's like that much paper. This is also as high as the camera goes. that's just this size paper. This is why it's a scrap buster year. Because I have too much fucking paper. In fact, I will probably be using this for the rest of my fucking life. I can't stop buying the paper. Paper is cool. And that's not counting the small stuff. This is a whole pad. It's got a pattern. You saw this for, like, Lucy. This I've almost used up. There's only, like, one piece per. And there's, like, a lot of scraps in here. There's that. Where'd the rest of them go? Oh, here they are. This one's vellum, so it's see-through. Let's come back down. There we go. It's like tracing paper. There's that. There's that. 6x6. There's that. I can't stop buying paper. Probably make scrapbooks out of some of this because most of them are double-sided, as you can see. I have a problem, chat. The problem is buying too much paper. This one's single-sided. Buying too much fucking paper. That's enough to last for the next 20 years. You're damn skippy, it is. You're damn skippy. Oh, I also bought, like, these I bought off Amazon. They were, like, super cheap. They're kind of flat. But when they scan actually not too bad. Let's go back up a little bit. Like, flat here, but if you, like, look at the scan for the Squid Sister one, it's pretty good. This is the one. Didn't scan at all, and it's just gold foil. The camera's like, what am I doing with all this? There's shiny paint here. There's shiny paint there. Big man's all shiny paint. Might have to take it out of the reflective surface. Let's try this. So there's some holographics here. But you can see, it. Big man shivers. There's shawls shimmer a little bit. There's shimmer paint, like on the cuts. Which never shows up. You can see it on the hat. You can see it on the sushi. Let me pull out deep, or off the hooks. Like, I would sell this as a print. If I could figure out how to sell this as a print, I'd fucking sell it as a print. Yeah, here, we can take a look at Marina's skirt. It doesn't quite show up. It's a little bit more subtle on Marina. It's just mainly just like there. Pearl, there's a lot of glitter. Like, fucking love this, but like, man, is it a pain in the ass to scan? I don't know how I'd go about doing that. I've never sold prints ever in my entire fucking life. I would like to one day find a way to publish all these books, but like, and we're almost at 20 years, chat. That's a backlog. I'd have to like sell like 5 a year to catch up. If you wanted to know what the Knights one looked like. There you go. Put more hearts on that post and you're gonna be for spam. No, I ain't gonna spam ding you for spam. Also, you're a mod. You're allowed. But Pat Callie's pose. Yeah. It's kind of big. They have like a move when they're in Splatfest where they kind of do a pose very similar to that. Oh, I reversed this. Hang on. I put them in the wrong order. There we go. Those three all together took me 13 hours, chat. I am burnt out, and that is because those days are always so expensive in terms of like the amount of effort for some reason. You know, it is what it is. Okay, hold on. I was also looking for a better. Let's put something back up here while I look. I want something better than this. I'm not exactly happy with that. I did buy something that did have something very similar, so let's zoom out and take a look. No. I mean, I guess I could make... Those are a little bit smaller, and there's a bunch. Let's do this. Okay. It's not gonna get everything. I need a scanner that does at least 12 by 12. But I can barely... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Is this about comparable? It is. Okay. We could do 2 circles. That one's kind of cool. We could have this as a bottom. Well, probably not this because it's got lines. Could be this one. I kind of like that. I'm either circle or square. Could be either. Because I think this is what I'm looking for. This was one of the reasons why I bought the damn pad. I could also use it for miniatures for like backgrounds and stuff. I think next year I have like 3 different versions where it shows the date. I'll do one maybe next year I'll use these on every day. Maybe try and incorporate it, maybe not. I don't know. Tags. Might cut out the tags and use them for gifts this year. See, I love this, but it would never fit in the scanner. I'd have to like severely cut it. I could cut it in half. And then have like bloom. I don't know. When I'm forced to make my compromises, it makes me a better artist sometimes. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this, but I'm gonna check the other new one. Let's check the blue one. Let's check that. No plans, just vibes. That's kind of cool. That's nice. Subtle. That's cool. I kind of like that one. Anything gold's gonna show up like blackish. Ooh, hold on. Get over here. We could have another circle. So like a wreath, but a wreath in reverse. Or another square. Now it's more like a frame. I don't know. I think I would want to go warmer. The paper's so much bluer and cooler. See, I like that, but it would never... I'd have to cut off the sides for it to fit. And also, these books don't fit 12 by 12. Which is unfortunate. I'd have to buy a bigger book. But I want to use these wreaths one year, you know? Oh, here's another one. Where we could use the dates for next year. I'm also thinking, like, in the 20th year. That's kind of cool. Picking at least one that I want to redo with my current skills. I think that would be kind of cool. This is kind of neat. That was a candidate for the Off the Hook one. I think I just like the holly better, though. Those are kind of cool. Put a character in each. I like that, because then you can see the paper from underneath it. That's for a next year thing, though. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with the red one. This one. Let's at least pull it out. Alright. And cut them out. Ow! Hit myself in the mouth. Okay. Artist pain. Alright. We'll just cut. I used to have one of those slicers. I think I lost all the blades. And then I misplaced the slicer, and so I do everything by hand. Because, as I said, art is suffering. Ooh. Concentrate. Give a little brain cells to the art, Dio. Give some brain cells to the art. Let's do it this way. Give a few brain cells to the art, and the art will reward you. Today has been kind of like a sleepwalk through the day. Okay, I'm gonna put you off to the side. There we go. Okay. That was a candidate too. Alright, so be like something like that. Oh. I don't know why it's not refocusing. Kind of. So we could do that. That. I think I'm a little less wedded to this one. Or we can do a circle. I think I'm gonna take that one out. I'm between these two. This one fits better color-wise, I think. And it's a good contrast, you know, all straight lines, and this is all like organic. But this one echoes the circle. I don't know. What do you guys think? Again, this is what we were originally doing. These two are a set. And I kind of don't like that. So I'm going to take that. The diamond shape? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards the diamond shape too, personally. Yeah. Okay, it's going to be on a black background, so let's pop it on that first. And the camera's going to freak out because metallic, but and dark. I'm gonna be like that, about like that. Yeah, I think I'm on board with that. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Yeah, I think. Okay, let me also look at it this way too. Yeah, I kind of like this. Now that it's got the black behind it, I kind of like that too. Like, they're both wall hangings almost, but there's just something about the contrast between those two I think I do like. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut. My gut says that. Okay, cool. Real-time decisions. You know, on the whole, this camera is working out. I think I need a better... I don't know what's gonna happen when I switch to the new desk. The new desk is black. And glass top. Might have to get myself a mat that's light colored. Alright. Alright, where are we at? I've been babbling for an hour. Pull you back over here. I'm gonna stick you in my keyboard. There we go. I'm also, like I said, it's probably my last stream of the year. However, I kind of wanted to do like a look back on like games I've done, because we've been streaming. We've been together for about 3 years now. Let me check. I can't count anything. I believe one of my big lost streams, and this is a lost stream because I never downloaded it, was when I played Bloodborne. And I no longer have that stream. I didn't download it. But what was my first stream that I archived? It says Devotion. And that was 3 years ago. 3 years ago when? Hold on, let me check. Oh, shh, shh. Quiet stream. Shh, chat. Does it say what the date is? Oh, it does if you hover over it. October 18th. And I think Also, let me check my Twitch. Videos. Please don't play anything. All videos? Show all clips. Did I ever save the Bloodborne? I have 2 clips from Bloodborne. Ebe. Here we go. 4 years ago. And it was clipped. Okay, you are silent. Does this tell you when, though? Oh, shit. That's a good clip. Does this say when? It doesn't have a date. It just says 4 years ago. So, we'll call it from the devotion stream. I was kind of wanted to look at, like, my old, like, all the games I've played and, like, talk about them. It would be a great year-end thing, or should I save it for my 4-year anniversary? What do you guys think? Because if I were to do, like, a year-end, I would have to do it Tuesday. Because I'm not streaming at all next week. It's Christmas. Happy Christmas! It's gonna be Christmas, so... What do you guys think? Should we save it for the streamiversary? Streamiversary? Or should we save it for a year-end look? I could do either. And I think what I would do for it is maybe I'll pull up, like, we'll pull up my YouTube and we'll, like, have it play in the background. It'd be better for a 4-year anniversary, so I got more time to prep for it. I mean, like, literally, I'd go onto there, do that, or I'd, like, put up a screenshot and just talked about what I like and what I don't. The only thing that's not going to be on there is Ten Tron, because I deleted it. I took it off. I privated it, and then I deleted the VODs. Do I still have them? I think I backed them up. That would be the only game where I was like, man, that game sucked in the end. That was before I understood what asset flip games were like. And then that would literally be my, my review. It sucked. Next. Hold on a sec. I'm checking proportions on this. Okay. Have them overlap about like that. Oh, that's glitter. Be better for a 4th year anniversary. Alright, well, we'll save it for that. I did check my year-end. I haven't checked off of... Is there like a stats page for Twitch? Because I think there is, but... I checked my Nintendo one. Excuse me. And, I am unsurprised, but a little surprised at which games I played the most. And for the amount of time. Number 1 was Animal Crossing. I played like 300 plus hours this year. And a lot of it was kind of like beginning of the year, beginning of summer, hardcore into the fall. I went back. It booty called me and I went back. Hold on a sec. Where's my phone? What is my phone? God, God, you don't want to look at what my floor looks like right now, chat. There it is. I just need to get a reference photo of this hand position. Can you focus on my hand? Why are we having problems focusing today, cameras? Yeah. We can talk about that. So number 1 was Animal Crossing. It's like 300 plus hours. Over 200.5 hours was Splatoon, which unsurprising because we knew that it was winding down. And then my third, which at 50 hours of this year, was Monster Hunter. Which is interesting. Because I kind of expected to have done more in Monster Hunter. But I think we did more on Monster Hunter on Steam. Steam has a year in review, does it not? I'll have to check what my Steam is. I think it does, because somebody else, I was on a different Discord, and they were showing off their Steam in review, and they were like, they played the most of, like, Helldivers 2. And I was like, man, I need to play more Helldivers 2. I want to play Lethal Company. I bought Lethal Company, and then, like, everybody was like, you want to play? I was like, yeah! And then except for, like, Choco and Jack Ryan, I didn't get to play with anybody else, and it's like, what the fuck? Not that I, you know, regret buying it. But I can't- it's one of those games you can't really solo on your end. Not that I would recommend- I mean, you can. I've seen people do it. I don't recommend it, though. Soloing it would be major negative buenos. Where did I draw? Okay, I remember. Throws books around the room. Wait, is this where? Hold on. Tangent. I did draw Rudy with purple eyes that year. What year was this? 2022. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Your Hythlodaeus motherfucking haircut. Damn it. Damn it, Renzo! Except your hair is marginally shorter. Marginally. And it's like... There we go. Concentrating very hard on drawing. Okay. Take a look. Proportions are off. I can automatically tell. That's fine. This is fine. You can add the... I bought tracing paper. We can add that to Isabel's little parfait drawing. Oh, yeah, that thing I was going to talk about, like, probably, like, half an hour ago. So, the Ultraman channel on YouTube did a Christmas marathon. The other day. I believe it was yesterday. And, I love Tsuburaya. I want to say this very clearly right now. I love Tsuburaya. I love Ultraman. Okay? I am behind an arc, mostly because shit got in the way. Maybe we'll watch it over the weekend. We might do that. I know, Choco, you're not coming down tomorrow, because gift exchange. We're doing a gift exchange. And you can't do that if you're at my house. That would be redonky. I feel like your torso's not long enough, but your vest is short. Flips it around. This is out of proportion a little bit, I think. Now you look too young. Anyway, they were putting on, like, it was a 2-hour show, and it was, like, memorable Ultraman episodes that were Christmas related. Back when Ultraman TV series were like 52 episodes, so it was like year round, because it was once a week. They don't do that anymore, because now they're like 26 episodes. So they had 2 Return of Ultramans, and 2 Ultraman Leos. If you know, you know. And then the last one was Ultraman Max. And every episode of Ultraman Max that I have watched, and I've only watched a few, they're fucking tearjerkers, okay? One of the first ones that I had watched, because it was on an Ultraman Connection watch party, was one of the episodes that Takashi Miike directed. And it's a fucking tearjerker, ugly sob. It's good, but it's really good. Good ending. But the episodes they let off with, if I remember correctly, we didn't watch those episodes because trauma. Because Return of Ultraman, I want to stress this very much. Return of Ultraman was one of the most seminal, like, TV series. This is what Hideaki Anno himself, grew up watching. Now, he watched Ultra 7. I'm sure Ultra 7 was in reruns for years and years. He watched the original OG, right? But I believe he one of the, the ones that made the most impression when he was a kid, because it was on, was Return of Ultraman. The episode he showed was a 2-parter. That's why it was 2 episodes for Leo and yeah. Was the episode where the hero's girlfriend dies. She gets hit by a car and she fucking dies in the hospital. Chat, that is not something you want to lead off with in an Ultraman Christmas marathon. Okay? I don't know what episodes they did for 7, off the top of my head. They were equally as traumatizing, because it's fucking Ultraman Leo. If Leo was one of your first Ultraman shows, you're a different breed. You are a far different breed than others, than those who start with, say, New Generation, which is where I believe in my heart of hearts, everybody needs to fucking start, is New Generation. Watch the old ones after you've gotten a couple of new gens underneath your belt. If you want a more accurate experience, you can go... You could probably do... I mean, you could go as far back as Mebius. You could do Orb. Because it's, they're very Showa era. I'd never recommend anybody starting with Leo. I don't recommend anybody starting with Return. Because I didn't know Aki died. In there. Some major spoilers, but, the show's like 60 fucking years old at this point. Maybe 50. I don't fucking know. So spoilers, but it's been like 50 years. So it hurt me because I watched the Ultraman Mebius, like 8 Ultra Brothers movie, which brought back all the actors, right? And he becomes like the 8th Ultra Brother. Because the 7th is Leo and the 6th is Taro, and it's a whole thing. It's an Ultraman stream, guys. Just like 2021 when I first started. They have a scene where Aki's character is in the fucking hospital, okay? And I was just like, oh, you know, drama, that's the movie. And then I saw the episode that they are obviously referencing, because when it comes to Ultraman, they make references to themselves all the time. That fucking hurt. I didn't know she died. And, you know, to give further reference to Return of Ultraman, her brother, who is, one of his legs doesn't work. I believe it was an accident. So he walks with a limp and he has like a cane. He also, I believe, dies in a later episode. Like Return of Ultraman pulls no fucking punches. So I understand you, Otto. I understand you a lot. I'm sorry. When I used to ask who hurt you, I understand. Return of Ultraman hurt you. It hurt me. I am so sorry, sir. So they lead off with that, because it happens during Christmas. Okay, Aki dies during Christmas, guys. Day before Christmas, if I remember correctly. I tried to block it out. That is a painful episode. Again, she gets hit by a car. I'm having Denang flashbacks right now, chat. Leo is just Leo. Leo is traumatizing. You do see Dan smile, though, because Dan is such a sour motherfucker. I'm sorry. Look, you break an Ultra's leg, he becomes so bitter. But yeah, they lead off with that, and then the Ultraman Max episode is super fucking wholesome as shit. Also, the kaiju that shows up looks like fucking, like a Pokemon. It looks like Palkia and Dialga and Arceus. It's a little bit of everything. Why did they lead off with that one? There are plenty of other episodes they could have chosen, chat. Happy Christmas on your girls, ICD. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Dear God. I'm just working this. I'm working the face because it doesn't look right backwards. Yeah, so I love Ultraman. But holy shit, Ultraman YouTube channel. There was no reason to do that. When you could have done, like, there's an episode in Ultraman Taro where his father of Ultra shows up as Santa. He's Santa Claus. Why didn't you show that episode? All of Taro is out, as far as I know, on the YouTube channel. Why didn't you do there's a Christmas episode for Ultraman Mebius. Mebius is being released. Why didn't you do that one? Why did we have to watch Aki die for the first hour of this marathon? Traumatized. Why would you make me relive that? And not to add extra insult to injury, but the actor who played Hideki Go, he passed. I think earlier, last year or this year, he passed recently. That's not something I want to be reminded of, you know? I love Ultraman Jack. Jack is like the weapons specialist. He taught Ultraman Zero how to be badass. But damn, man, hit me in the fucking, oh! Girls on Ice, yeah, oh, sorry. So anyway, it's up if you want to watch it. And if you want to be as traumatized as the rest of us were watching it, and it was a watch party, so apparently they had commentary. I didn't see a announcement on the Ultraman Connection email list, unless I missed it. It's possible I missed it. So if you want to, like, for the first hour and a half, feel really bad about your life, go watch that. And then, you know, chase it off with, Ultraman Max. Which has, Sean, who was an actor on there. Sean is one of the ambassadors for the Ultraman Connection. He used to host the shows and stuff, so you can see him when he was really young. He hasn't really aged almost at all. Ultra actors don't age, and moreover, get buffer. It's nuts. Anyway, that's my Ultraman talk. I am behind an arc. I do know recently in a recent episode that Blazar showed up. So Rawr showed up. Blazar was good. Blazar had a really good story that sadly it looked like they had a rush because episodes are only 26 episodes. Unlike, you know, Kamen Rider, which can get like 50. Super Sentai. What's the new Super Sentai this year? Boon Ranger. Right? Yeah, I think yeah. Which is pretty cool. That one's it's a car series again. Power Rangers, by the way. The new Kamen Rider is like food and sweets related, which is comforting and painful for me. I think there's like a form of his where it's like cake related, like shortcake related. It's like caking, and it's like, cry. I want cake. Super Sentai breaks my heart, and that's why I watch it. Also for the hot women and men, because I'm basic like that. I do need to finish Dawn Brothers. That was the Super Sentai a few years ago. It was before Kinoger. I also need to watch, and I think we have it now, Ultraman Geats. Which, I saw the first episode for, and, like, wow, the effects are pretty fucking bitchin'. But, I mean, you know, Bandai gotta sell toys somehow. Don't get me wrong, I do love my Rider belts, though. But yeah, I need to finish Dawn Brothers. Mostly because I recently have been working on something new. Yeah, I know. I've got 50 billion OCs. How many OC series do you have, Dio? Oh, you know. That many? That many? And that was after I thinned it. Do I have the... Yeah, there we go. How many OCs you got? Oh, you know, that many. Now, admittedly, some pairs come from one series. 20-something? That's how many. So I made a new set that I'm currently working on. I'll show you as soon as I get some inks down. Why? Because the joy of creation? That is a Five Nights at Freddy's joke. You know. Just 'cause, you know, why the hell not? So anyway, new thing that I was working on. Momotaro and Dorothy, like Wizard of Oz Dorothy, team up to... I feel like, hold on, I know I gotta check proportions. Close enough. Team up to go fight the Witch Queen Alice All the while, the Journey to the West team are like trying to assassinate them. It's really it's super early in the works. So I was gonna draw at least Dorothy at some point. Yeah, lots of them. Yeah, that many at least. Yeah, there's tons of other stuff that I've been working on that, you know, that I haven't really done anything with. That Girls Love Story. Magical Girls Love Story. I mean, at this point, you know, why not make adoptables? But I don't wanna. They're mine. I made them. I get good ideas. I was talking to my husband the other day and I was like, you know what I want to see is an isekai series? So maybe I just need to get off my ass and write my own. I want to see MASH, but isekai, right? Like the entire, like, a MASH unit or like a military medical, so like GATE, but like med unit, but MASH, right? I'm dating myself here as I grew up watching MASH. Isekai. So it's like GATE, but MASH. And I want to see that, and somebody needs to make it, and so that somebody needs to be me. And I was like, maybe we should do that, hun. Maybe we should make our own. You know, I need like a Hawkeye type character. Cutter John. Hot Lips. A Radar. Definitely a Klinger. You know? Not just a cross-dresser. Like, actually, maybe they would be like a trans man or a trans woman. That'd be interesting. Like, I honestly think that it would be really cool to see an isekai but MASH. Like, I really like MASH. MASH was really good, you know, it was really funny, but it was also super heartfelt and like heartbreaking sometimes. If you've never seen it, I recommend it. It is quite possibly one of the best things that Alan Alda was ever in. But to me, it is the only thing I have ever seen him in. So maybe that's a little unfair. But yeah, MASH Isekai. I'm so full of ideas. I want to do things with them. And I work on them, you know. I haven't abandoned, like, most of my things. I still use them. Most of the time I only draw them around Christmas. But, you know, I come back. You know? Like GATE, but MASH. I like it. I'll make my own isekai with 70s television. I love the isekai genre. It is one of my favorite, like, I like it. I think it's really cool. Because some of my favorite media, you know, is an isekai. Alice in Wonderland is a fucking isekai. The Wizard of Oz is an isekai. Isekai or isekai. I like the genre. I think that it's like a cooking anime, right? And isekai is just the template. And for years, you know, for a while, the reason why an isekai exists is because fantasy fell out, but people still wanted fantasy. People still wanted to do fantasy. So they just have it as like the frame story, and then you never really bother with it again, you know? I think it's cool. I think I liked GATE a lot because it was like they went back and forth. Like they brought the fantasy world into the real world. I liked GATE a lot. GATE was one of my favorites, so, you know. One of my other favorites was also a cooking anime, which was... Pardon me. Restaurant in Another World? Nobu? Isekai Nobu? Two of them! But, like, there were two of them, back to back. Back and forth isekais are an interesting... Restaurant in Another World. Yeah. Like, fucking amazing, right? Nobu. That was great. And then, like, once we were all ready and entrenched to have, like, fantasy and food anime, and that paved the way for Dungeon Meshi. And we love Dungeon Meshi. Dungeon Meshi is so good. The amount of art books, like fan art books that are out now, fan zines that are cookbooks for Dungeon Meshi. I have one coming. I like pre-ordered. I'm so fucking hype. So, you know, I don't think Isekai has run a course. I think it's kind of like saying, like, oh, you know, there's too many pizza places out there. Well, not everybody makes the same pizza. And are you the kind of person who needs to have, like, a different pizza every week if you're gonna have pizza? No. You're gonna go to Mountain Mike's. You know, you're gonna partake in your favorites, and I have favorites. You guys, you know, always seem to, like... People still watch Marvel movies. Final Fantasy 8, 15, and 7. Fantasy and modern. Yeah! I liked 15 because hot dudes, though. Am I shallow? Okay, I liked 15 for hot dudes, and one of those hot dudes had glasses, and that hot dude also fucking cooked, and that guy put his fucking line on for his king. Ignis, baby! I love how everybody was just like, but Des, the photographer, I thought you'd like Prompto the best. I fucking love Prompto. But Ignis is daddy. Even more daddy. Well, no, Ignis is mommy, because I guess daddy would be Gladio. And now we have Clive, who does none of those things, but he's awesome. Fucking love Clive. How is he in Tekken? Is he out now? Choco, you're the fighting game expert. He's out, right? Have you tried him? Ignis hit a lot of buttons for many peeps. Yeah, I know. Team Mom. Team Mom is like one of my favorite roles. I love Team Mom. Team Mom is like one of my favorite characters. I'm not one of those kinds of girls who likes her hot mess. I need a Team Mom. I need somebody to take care of me because I'm the hot mess. I'm the disaster. The disaster bisexual is me. He is ridiculous in the best way. Okay. Like, was Noctis Redunk? I didn't get to play Tekken when Noctis was in it, so... Was Noctis Redunk? I mean, Noctis had, like, 50 swords, so, you know. It's because you guys don't... Nobody buys Soul Calibur, so they have to keep putting swordsmen in fighting games because you guys won't buy Soul Calibur. Buy Soul Calibur and we'll stop putting them in other games. I'm sorry, anybody who says no swordsman in a fighting game, I just automatically think, you a Smash fan? What are you doing here? Did you have kids to groom? Max put work into him seeing how he's flown his head. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Noctis was Redonk, and he was fun. Okay, I'll look up what Max was doing with Noctis then. Because I know he was... Oh, I almost made a grave mistake. You wear gloves, don't you? You do indeed! Checks. Okay, so this is a project I need to finish. Okay, chat. Let's. I'm all over the place because it's last stream, you know. This book is for logging all of my Christmas outfits. Normally in about the same order. Outfit index. So that I can keep track of what the new designs are, because I have redesigned some of them for everybody that I would be drawing at any point in there. And I got as far as the year. And this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in terms of like color, and they're just flat colors, just so I can keep track of it. 5 of like 25 plus, and then, you know, I had some fan character. I did fan fiction just for my personal Everybody has a Final Fantasy VII fanfiction phase. And I liked it so much that I wanted to, like, make my own, like, Final Fantasy characters. So there's... Yeah, exactly. Psychic Cafe. There's Ragnatropolis. All these characters that you probably only seen once. Pantheon Chronicles. I gotta go through that. I've never drawn everybody from Pantheon Chronicles before I renamed it. Neo Black 5. Creepy and Crawly is this far down. Yuna's gonna make the first cut. I'm gonna include her in there. Kiriyama too. Even though I do have like a separate thing for that, I'm including him in the primary. But yeah, I haven't finished this, and this is what is gonna make not having to flip through 18 years worth of pictures. Girls, you got more of the characters than an SNK game in the best way. Ragnarok Metropolis is a big cast. And I'm not drawing everybody in that either. Not everybody gets a Christmas outfit. Ho ho ho. Literally ho ho ho. Like, there are certain ones where it's... And if I add anybody, I'll just put them at the end. But, like... I need to be able to do that so I don't sit here going like, oh, flips through other book. What does this outfit look like? How did I draw it recently? There's actually a sneak peek. I'll show you another sneak peek. We're all over the place, chat. There's a new design in here for Cleo. I made it a little bit more of like a maid outfit. More lace. Same color scheme. This is Cleo's new outfit. And Cleo's outfit used to look... It's chibi, but it's the same thing. This is what her outfit is. I wanted to redesign it because I want them to look a little bit more interesting. So that's new. There's a sneak peek. We'll probably won't see it till maybe next year if I draw her. We'll see. I need to find a way to make an Excel sheet that can consolidate this kind of data. Master list. And then there are all the years. And then this is where they appeared. This one says retired. All characters. And here's that new one I was talking about. Momotaro and Dorothy. I think I'm gonna call it Taro and Doro. I haven't quite decided yet. When I'm trying to squeeze her in. Underlines or like ones that I want to do every year. I always do an Animal Crossing now because Isabel and Digby's birthday is the 20th. So that's done. I have tomorrow done. I can at least do shit. Try to do a Pokemon most years. I didn't do one every year. When did I start doing Pokemon? Green. 2009. And then there are a couple years I skipped it. I need an Excel sheet that does this for me. And I think it's out of date. Like, I may have, like, fucking messed up in some of this. So many OCs. I am an OC maniac. That's why I love seeing other people's OCs, and I like people, like, when they you know, they may not have a comic, but they have merch for their own OCs. I fucking love that. Some of my favorite artists have their own OCs and they have their own stories and, you know, they're doing various projects with them. Like, you know, Mako House has her OCs and they're like, they're so pretty. They're so beautiful, chat. I buy their stuff all the time. Hold on, I need to make sure that this isn't gonna fall and rip something. There we go. But I don't have my planner in here. But I love her stuff. There's somebody else who does like a darker kind of a series. It's kind of like I think the biggest influence she said was like Dexter and Silent Hill 4, something else. Anyway, she's got like crazy cool fan characters, and it's just like, I fucking love that! I'll never stop making OCs. It's too much fun. You know, and I like moving in different genres. I do a lot of OCs because I don't want to write fan fiction. I want to do my own thing. I'm very loyal to, like, the source material. Which is another reason why I don't really like to do fan fiction. I've done it before. But, I don't want to do it anymore. I want to do my own stuff. Yeah, not gonna lie. Come up with many artists that have made their OCs and turned a huge story out of them. Yeah! It is. It's great when watch people, like, make it happen, you know? They world build. I am endlessly fascinated. Yeah, the last series is Apprentice, I think is what it's called. But right now she's doing a prequel called Curiocolis. It's on Tapas. Mawapina, I think is what her current name is. It's great. Mako House. Nikyosu Usagi. Orion Days is what that series is called. That's great because it's like a space sci-fi series, and I love that stuff because I'm not very good at space and sci-fi. I don't have very many sci-fi. I do a lot of fantasy because I don't like drawing ships. But I figured, you know, for this new one, for Dorothy, she's from space. She comes from a space colony, and she crash lands on Momotaro's planet. And they have to kill the Witch Queen, Alice. And I did it because there's also, I like the theme of having, like, a crew of 4. And I was just like, oh, it's kind of cool. Like, you know, Dorothy has, like, 3 friends, right? And her dog. So it's like a crew of 4. So it's Scarecrow and... Sorry, I'm, like, coloring here and I'm, like, concentrating. You got Scarecrow, you got the Tin Man, and you've got the Cowardly Lion. And then, like, Momotaro has, like, 4 friends, too. Or 3 friends, too. He's got the monkey, the dog, and the pheasant. I was like, oh, wouldn't that be cool if they kind of, like, teamed up? And then, like... Then I was like, oh, but there's another crew, and that's, like, the Journey to the West guys. And the Journey to the West guys is 4. It's Sanzang, the Monkey King, Fire Sand, and Piggy. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. So that's usually how things go. And I did do designs. I've been kind of working on them on and off. It's been very cool. And, you know, so the design document for, like, Dorothy is going to be a little bit more sci-fi, modern clothing. But, like, Momotaro is going to have, like, a little bit of, like, modern Japanese streetwear kind of style. And then, like, Sanzang's team is going to be, like, modern streetwear, but, like, Chinese style. And then, just because I was just, like, crazy, like, all of the main characters' friends, all of their designs are like, anthropomorphized versions of, like, the Splatoon idols, because I was like, could I do that? Change some genders around a little bit. It's crazy. The design document's all over the place, and I kind of like that. I was like, you know, making some side characters, maybe. Maybe I'll put Scheherazade in there. The Arabian Nights storyteller, and, like, have Alibaba and Aladdin and Sinbad. That would be kind of cool. I don't know. It was a fun exercise, and I'm kind of into it, and I kind of want to get back to it. So I'm going to try and draw at least Dorothy. Also, I have Nero here, and Nero's got, like, my favorite color blue hair, and it's long, and I was like, Momotaro needs to have bright pink hair. So he's gonna have, like, long hair, but it's pink. Like bright pink. Like this color pink. Like, I want a male character with bright pink fucking hair. And they're gonna be, like, besties! I don't know, it's, like, mixing a lot of different things that I like together, and I think it would be a good opportunity for me to, like, try and learn how to do, like, at least attempt to do some sci-fi designs. I don't know. I'm yapping about OCs. That's where I feel the most alive. Where is your... Okay. So yeah, good on you for getting those designs down, not taking damn years to do one entire cast like some people. You know, when I have it, it's easier to like kind of visualize it. Hang on a sec. I do have my planner here. It's not in my planner. It's in this. We'll do a quick detour. That way that can start drying. So here are the... Let's back the camera up a little bit. Here we go. So you can kind of see right off the bat a lot of the influences. So Momotaro, a little bit longer hair, and then deep cut. So Pheasant, Shiver influenced Pheasant. Fry influences Monkey, and Big Man influences Dog, but it's a lot less obvious. But I'm gonna have like his kimono kind of have like spots. Like definitely get close, and then as I refine the outfits, pull back. He's a floppy-eared dog, but he has a Shiba tail because I can. There's Dorothy, so it's a little bit more different. There's Tinny, so the Tin Man. Lioness, or Leo, is gonna be right here. And then Scarecrow. Scarecrow is gonna be probably non-binary because they're doll. They're a doll. So Pearl, Marina, Deadfish. You can kind of see it. I've changed the little tin drone into something that looks more like this. That's a little too close to Pearl drone. Made her hair a little bit longer, but definitely have it influence like the color palettes. I'm gonna try and go close and then refine away. Here's Sanzang. And so this is based off of the Squid Sisters, so there's only two, but because they both have monkeys, I decided that Wukong and Monkey are siblings. So they're gonna kind of influence their own... They're gonna look like siblings, so it's kind of like having Fry twice, and he's gonna have more of like the baggier clothing that Fry would have. You can see there. He's the older sibling, and she is very much a party girl. Pigsy is gonna be Callie, so she's gonna have super long hair. I gotta find a way to make it a little bit more distinct from Hana, because Hana has a very similar hairstyle. And then I made Fire Sand, or Sandy, Wujing. That's gonna be Marie. And so they're the sniper. And so that's how that is. And then Sanzang, Tangsen is his friend's name. Sanzang is the title. I think Sanzang may be non-binary too. I'm thinking, or genderless, gender fluid. I think Sanzang would be cool if he were gender fluid. And then here's the Witch Queen Alice. And her servants are going to be, I haven't drawn them, but Caterpillar is going to have multi-arms, the Mad Hatter, and the White Rabbit. So it's also a team of, like, a set of 4. And so, yeah. And then I've got, like, basic outfits. Here's Wukong's outfit. A little bit more informed, kind of like baggier pants. But yeah, it's definitely we're going to get Dorothy in a Christmas outfit. Yeah. So, you know, I think having Sanzang, like, be... Where did these come from? Oh, this came from this book. Keep your papers together. Having, like, Scarecrow kind of be like a doll, non-binary. Both would be kind of cool. Sanzang, too, because in some versions, Sanzang is, like, a woman. Portrayed as a woman, portrayed by a woman. Playing around with something different, you know, everybody's a little different. I don't know. I've got a lot of ideas, and I'm kind of keen to figuring out how it's all gonna go. It's exciting. It's exciting when it's new. And then, you know, only draw them like once a year. Probably not. Hideki and Jura may not show up this year. How unfortunate. Oh, so sad. But we'll see. I'm kind of excited. It's cool to be working on something kind of new. Something different. But yeah, I'm a chronic OC maker. I'm crazy like that. Now, you know, the only thing I do with them is I draw them. You know, it's very freeing to not have to think that I have to do something with them. I don't need to do a lore dump or anything, you know? It's cool to talk about it. You know. After the calendar, it chased me up for a design for Hideki as this time as Rufus. Oh yeah, for your side story. I'm thinking for like a third arc in that for Hideki and Jura's like story. I'm gonna fuck around with the time and have her be around for something, because the thought of her not being around when Hideki's not girlfriend Mikoto, I want those two to bond, Mikoto and her to bond. Trash talk Jura. Oh yeah, he's an asshole. Oh yeah, I know that. I think it'd be kind of cool. Be kind of cool to bring her in for like the final season, final battle. Because I know you were kind of going with like a tokusatsu route, like Kamen Rider, and I was like, but I need that shit. I don't want to get rid of her. I want to use her character and maybe a couple of the others. I don't know. Could I use their god powers to bring her back? I'm the author. I can say yes or no to that. I need your blessing because she's your character. Yeah, the whole Crimson Core. They're so good. I don't want to like live in a world where there's no access to them. You know what I mean? I want them to interact. Threads of Yugen is my version of Isekai, except they travel around in my universes. So there's always a... In every one of my universes there's a Nero. At least. There's one of every one of those, but... Oh no, your pants are darker. Floral come in time, the bubbling juice. Yeah, hell yeah. Is there a lore reason you spell Rufus with a U in there, with two U's? Or is that how you spell it in England? Not trying to sound ignorant. I'm used to Rufus as being R-U-F-U-S, because that's how Rufus is spelled in Final Fantasy VII, which is the only other Rufus I know. That isn't a dog. It's like a puppy name. I've heard it more often than not as a dog name than I have as a people name. Shut up, Dio. You sound dumb. Joke's on you. I am dumb. I am a silly soldier. I am a silly sausage. And there's nothing anybody can do about that. There's a Rufus in Street Fighter 4. Oh, there is, isn't there? Really? Hold on. Hold on, chat. Is there really? Hold on. Rufus Street Fighter 4. Oh shit, no fuck. Yeah, no fucking shit. Yeah. I see him right there. That's Rufus. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's how I'm used to seeing how his name is spelled, so it's... If you were... Rufus is a shade of red. Oh! That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking, because I'm dumb. Aforementioned stupid. Aforementioned silly soldier. Silly sausage. Okay. Can we tweak it so he was there for the wedding, but he only, like, he was in the back? He came, he saw the whole wedding, he just didn't come up until, like, the end of it? Like, I might have him, like, expand, be there in some of those parts a little bit longer than he was. I have to, like, make references to him being in other work, because he has outfits, like, you know, him being in a... Dreams to Nightmares, he has a version of his, he would be there, because Nero is there. Is what I'm saying, because if, wherever Nero can be, Hideki and Jura can be there, because they are higher gods. They outrank him. It's fun to draw characters in different universes, in my opinion. But yeah, I'll definitely have to draw him. Which version, though? Like, which time? Like, the time he was there the most? Because, like, that'll probably be a whole outfit. Is a Latin word for red. Oh. Cool. There's no shading on that. Up. This track is fire, Decon. I told you that year, but this, I just need to tell you every year. This track is fire AF! Love this track. This year you did good work too. The Christmas album this year was very quality. And not just because you wrote the intro and outro song for the channel. Which, thank you again. We've rejigged things somewhat. Yeah. So he would know Mercy, yeah. I want them to meet other characters, you know? And just like the original soul that Mikoto's soul, her grandmother's soul was based on, that has a whole backstory. That she was a princess on a planet that was dying and she couldn't get her powers to work. Cough cough, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. And then she failed, her planet was destroyed, and so her final wish was to be reborn in a world that didn't have to have that. And her people and her could, well, I mean, her people, she wanted to have a life that wasn't threatened by doom and gloom. And that's how she ended up on a Earth. And she was reincarnated. That's Mikoto's technical backstory. And then her grandmother met Hideki. He disappeared in a fight with Jura. He comes back, and Mikoto is her granddaughter. So it's kind of like Ultraman Orb meets Breath of the Wild. Because I can do that. I'm allowed. And I just like, you know, the thought of Mikoto having these, you know, she loves him, but she knows he loves the world, and he's a traveler. He'll never be home forever. Left things open for Nina to reappear. Yeah. He can totally, like, pop in and out. Do I want this super dark? What does this say? Don't have to decide yet. I can do everything else first. Yeah, because time is wibbly wobbly, freaky weaky. Because they can just pop in and out. That is how I wrote it. They're gods. They can do whatever the hell they want. That's the cool part about making your own universe. And then I made my universes connect. Because it's cool. Oh, I gotta start storing you the other direction. You look like you were about to bleed on me. Bleed on me. Pauses. Please don't DMCA me. What? Oh, it's that. I was like, I felt something underneath. Did we ink his shirt? Let's take a quick look at our sunset that we did at the beginning and see how messed up it is. Messed up quotes, maybe? Question mark? When you're mean to Nero, this is the prince you're being mean to when you're mean to Nero, just so you know. This is the prince that he is telling stories to keep him sane. And I also made the decision that since, you know, if I play D&D, all of them, all the characters that I could make and will make, they're all paladins in his court. I don't care if it's not all Forgotten Realms, it is in my head. Because I did another paladin, I did an Oath of Vengeance paladin, which is Jura, because, of course, why the fuck not would he not be an Oath of Vengeance? He totally would be. Where's Black? What did I do with Black? Oh, it's up here. This is the prince he's fighting for. Jura's a part of this court, too. And I decided that all of them are all of them are storytellers. And Jura's just one of the Oath of... I think he's gonna be the only Oath... No. Nikolai would make a good Oath of Vengeance paladin. That would be a good Oath of Vengeance paladin. I think Oath of Devotion... Maybe Hideki? I could see Hideki being an Oath of Devotion. It's very restrictive, though. After I found out that you can kind of be really loosey-goosey with an Oath of Ancients, why would I do anything else? If they're gonna be Ultras, he needs to be Oath of Ancients. Protect the light. Right? You know? Oh, let me scroll back up. She's Hideki from different points in his life and knows things that may not have told her. Which is why she gets a little thrown when he says he doesn't know it. Oh yeah, of course. I prefer Rufus. Yeah, I know. It's the one she knew. We can't call him straight up Red because that's Ashen Oak's dad's name. We can't have all of my things clashing all at once. We can have them clashing just a little bit here and there, just not all at once. Lol. There's Ridley and Riley. They have their own series too. Distance is a big universe. Because it's like... Distance is like my Smash Brothers Pokemon universe. If I didn't say that before, there you go. It's Smash Brothers plus Pokemon. So the cosmogony is like all messed up too, so don't worry about it, chat. I should do like a little doodle series where it's like, here's my OC, here are the Here are the characters that inspired them. Oh, this was one of the ones I needed a replacement for. C7. Okay. I have to make a list of what ones need replacing. It's not exactly like I can bring this whole thing. I'm one of those few people that's still using Copics. Because I can't digital. This is why I use patterns. I can't digital, chat. I will never be able to digital. It is not in mine cards. Oh, that's not... Okay, well, we're gonna fill it in. That's way too light. It needs to be a lot darker. Okay. Go yellow. It's funny every time Hideki appears in CC, he's only ever called Rufus. Logically, but it's funny that it's obviously Hideki. He's not pretending to be anybody else, but he's never. I like to think, and he would not. He doesn't correct people. I mean, you know, he started with having no backbone. That is a part of his character, is having absolutely no backbone. When he starts out. And it does still kind of carry over. He still has no backbone half the time. The most backbone I think I've ever, like, canonically written him is when he's in the EQ universe. He's got a lot more backbone in the EQ universe for some reason. I do need to get back to that story series where him and Jura show up. I need to get back to EQ in general. I apologize to my EQ fans. I have not been feeding you. You are all starving. I am, Mama Dio is terrible. It's just finding time to, like, write. I have more time to doodle than I do writing. I lost it. Too polite. Extremely polite-shaped man. If you called him something, like, if he didn't have a chance to give you a name, he will take whatever name you give him. He is that spineless sometimes. And he's too considerate, if that is what you call him. He's too considerate to change it otherwise. Because that's what you know. And he's not going to correct you. I love Hideki, but he does have his faults. He is kind of a doormat for most of his series. He's a little bit less of a doormat in, like, the main series. But, like, his backstory, he is absolutely a fucking doormat, and it drives Jura nuts. Back when they were friends, absolutely fucking drove him up a wall. And then what does Jura do when he loses his fucking mind? Fucking bullies him. The hypocrisy is on purpose. Oh, I didn't do any... Okay, well, I'm gonna pick a color. There we go. Jura is my, you know, my less capable juggler. Less self-aware of his faults. Yeah, you thought Juggler was less self-aware of, like, his good points and bad points. Jura is, like, even more so. I think it's healthy. No, it isn't. I think my favorite version of my alternate versions of, like, Hideki, the threads of Yugen people, because they're like the isekai people. I will put them as references in all of my different series. My favorite references is when I made them into Inklings and Octolings. Like, those are fucking hilarious. Jura as an Inkling, or as an Octoling, amuses me to absolutely no fucking end. Like, that is peak comedy. This this edgelord, but he's an octoling with main power up, unlike most of his gear, because he's that kind of a player. I have no problem throwing shade at my own characters. That's the whole point of making them. There we go. Hideki having a dynamo makes more sense than anything else in the world. Okay. Let's put them together. You know that drawing? In his third movement reference, someone's asking him how he got in, and he's like, I asked nicely? Just doodle him with a slight deer in the headlights face. A big arrow points at him, polite shape next to it. Yeah, that's Hideki. I should draw that. That would be funny. Can you, like, copy that text and then, like, text it to me, Decon, so I can put it in my... I have been slacking in my journal doodles. I want to put it in my journal. I will definitely draw it to put into my journal. There we go. And then, hold on. Where have I gotten my box of scrappies? Got string. Thank you. I appreciate that, Decon. I just got it. I could put string. Oh. Sorry, chat! Copy pasted instant. See, when you zoom out too far, the camera gets a little confused, but it doesn't have to be totally in frame. There we go. We could do that. Or what else do I got in my bag? That's a little thin. How about this is kind of longer. That's kind of neat. Could do that. I got Rick Rack, which is not something you always get off of a Volvidon. That's a Monster Hunter reference. I got Rick Rack. This one is gonna have to be a straight shot because it won't scan flat. Well, I could probably glue it. That's kind of interesting. I kind of like that one, so let me pull that out. Let me put you over here. What else? What else do I have in here? There's a purple ribbon. Oh, it's rainbow. Nah. Oh, this one. It's kind of like a Celtic knot. When I said I had a lot of scraps, chat. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It won't... Oh, maybe it will. Yeah. Alright, that's kind of cool. Oh, come back. Don't run away. Alright, we'll put that up there. There we go. I think that's it. I have a really funny idea I didn't do this year. But I have these ornaments. They're like felt ornaments. I used them one year to do... where are they? There they are. Okay. Used them one year to do these. So these are felt. And it has felt stickers. Foam stickers. Foam stickers, not felt. And so I had these sitting around. And I was like, one year, I should do treble and bass in these. Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious? Holding hands. Because they're like my gay musicians. That would be funny. This is kind of cute. But yeah, next year I'm gonna do treble and bass in these. I was gonna do it this year and I just didn't do it. That would be hilarious. Alright, so let's at least cut this down so it's not as long. What's my minimum? What about here? We'll go a little bit longer. Okay. Be gone. Come back. I didn't mean it. We'll cut you about the same length. Maybe a little longer. Ah! Ugh! Okay. Trouble with an expression that effortlessly, I wish I was dead better. Communicates, I wish I were dead better than words could ever, while face is like, happy face. Yes! What the hell? That is a paper defect. It's like a lump. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So right about like that, I think. Yeah. Okay. Might have to... Feels synthetic. I don't have a lighter in here. I might have to burn the ends so they don't go anywhere. That's kind of cool. And then like snip it so it goes through his hand, quote unquote. Should we leave it like that, or should I add something to it? I've got foam stickers, but I don't know if I want to use foam stickers. This one I feel like would need extra things. But if we were to just do the rickrack, I think the rickrack is fine, because it looks like garland all on its own. Stick, please. I think I like this better. But I need something to hold it down. Where is my washi tape? Uncouple. Okay. Disappeared. Poof. I'll do this. Stay. Yeah. Get on with that. Might have to shorten this end. Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this. Puts tape on. First things first. We need to affix you. If it looks crooked to you, chat, that's okay. It looks crooked to me too. Okay. Okay. Double-sided tape is your friend. Is this the ending theme? see anything, right? That feeling when you rediscover how fucking fire your tracks are. Damn, this track is good. The Void Flicker battle theme. Oh shit, dude. I'll show you something, but you gotta buy it. I'll show you something, chat. Oh, hold on. We're checking on this. Okay, nothing was... Do you see all these fucking hairs? Where the fuck all these hairs come from? Dog ownership. Okay, hold on. Flick, flick, flick. Okay. Alright, it was better to have waited for it to dry. It's a little light. But you know, I kind of like it. This is going to be a fight between Ultraman Arc and a giant version of Stripe from Gremlins. Battling. That's what this is going to be. This is going to be the 23rd. You won't see it until it's happened. Oh, but context. That track was for this boss fight. I am so fucking proud of this. Ah, I got water on this. It'll dry. I'm really proud of this, how this turned out. That was sick! It looks better when I scanned it, though. Like, there's no dog in this room. My door is shut. There is no way for Hair to have gotten in there. Except that Hair was floating in the room constantly. Which, you know, is a thing. Uh-oh. Where'd my... Did I just chuck it? I did. Wait, no, that's not the piece I was using. Where's the piece I was using? Oh, I put it over here. Okay. I was about to say, did I fucking lose and I'm gonna have to recut it? Alright. Put a piece of tape down this way. Alright, so the sunset isn't a complete loss. It will have to be redone, though. It needs to be darker. Here we go. It is a sick image. Yeah, I know. I know. And that literally just came out of nowhere for me. Like, sometimes I'll sit there and I'll agonize. It was my fault that that album took so long to come out. It is my fault. I'm taking that. I will have no one else... Oh, it's about 3 inches. A little more than 3 inches. Okay. But when that image came out, it fucking came out. Right about there. Okay. Don't go anywhere. They still look like they're looking at each other, chat? Yeah, the eye lines are matching. Don't sneeze. Move, chat. Okay, now you can move. It's fine, it's out now, it's all good. I know, I'm just saying, you know, it was my fault that that album took forever. But that image just kind of fucking happened. It wasn't planned. We weren't planning on having an image for the Void Flicker, and if we were, it was going to be a totally different. But I came up with it. And Deacon was like, go for it, and I went for it. And I'm very proud of that image. It's one of my favorite portraits that came out of that. I'm thinking I might want to, like, collect all the art, add some art, and, like, release a mini zine for Battlemania. Shit. Maybe if Battlemania 3? Shit. Okay, hold on. Don't panic, chat! Don't panic! Stop panicking, chat. Stop. I got this. Don't worry about it. Chat? Stop panicking! Okay, thank you. Yeah, the eyes line up. Told you not to panic. I came here for skillful art, chat. And you're doing Sir Dix-a-lot right now, worrying about putting the tape in the wrong spot. Enough. I don't think I need quite as long a piece as this. Can I get it in there? I cannot. I'm not gonna force it. Okay. You go over here. Okay. Cool. Now I gotta figure out how to glue down the... You go here. There we go. Okay. You sit there. Alright. How are we gonna get the rickrack down? Glue? Probably. Okay, there's gonna be a little bit sticking out of his hand. I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah. Come back here. Okay. Okay. Sit here, upside down, so I don't have to shake the bottle. Okay. Then maybe... Yeah. So let's do this to hold you there. And then this. You still there, chat? Okay. It hit my mouse. Should we have it coming out off the frame? I think we should. You go AFK to get more sleep so you're not dead tomorrow. Okay, cool, cool. Thanks, Decon. As always. Everybody tell him good night. Question mark. I need more washi tape. Okay, we're gonna use some of this because it's a little bit thicker. Oh shit. What's going on here? Why are we ripping? Oh, I'm going over. That's fine. We're gonna go until I finish. We're just about... We're in the home stretch. Is there anybody anybody else streaming tonight? I don't think so. Mm-mm. Delicate business. Maybe hot glue gun would have been better. I don't know. I'm already committed to this, though. Flip. Delicate. That should hold you in the right spot. That should hold you in the right spot. And then maybe dab right there. Little dabadooya. Whew. This is not at all what I was thinking I was going to be doing tonight. That's okay. Happy little accidents. Okay, you stay here. Don't fall. I may have put the glue in the wrong spot. I did indeed. That's fine. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. And then dab here, and then we'll maybe... Okay, you stay right there. Don't go anywhere. Precarious! That's what art is. Art is suffering. Art is precariousness. Art is passion. Where the hell did my glue go? Okay, there we go. Defect. Okay. Let's do a little dab here to here, and maybe there. And then... Yeah, that looks good. We'll do this. That should keep it in place. And then... maybe a dab right there. And then a dab right down there. We're gonna have it going off the page. That is too far. Shoot. Farther up. There we go. Don't fall. Okay. There we go. There we go. And then a little tape. Ah! Shit! Okay. There we go. Okay. Looking good there. So we can take that off. Let's check this one. Nope. Almost, though. Yeah, just about. That's just about dry. And then I think we're gonna want to let these sit a little bit extra. Maybe not this one. Not with the tape directly on it. Here we go. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Alright. I'm gonna let those dry a little bit longer. Let's get a sig on this. Today is the 19th. See, this idea I thought was gonna go fast. It took like over 2 hours. It's 2.5 hours now. Yeah, we're at like 2.5 hours. Okay. You stay there, you stay there. How are you looking here? Alright. Mostly okay. This is how one loses so much time. There we go. Alright. Okay. Alright. So far, so good. And then... there we go. We're gonna zoom out. And about that's approximately what the whole thing is gonna look like. That is sick. It turned out really good. Let's trim the bottom. There we go. Yeah, that looks great. I'll probably have it posted in about an hour. But yeah, there we go. It worked really good. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed about how good it is, and I think leaving that open, like, part of me wants to fill it in, but it's like, don't overwork. Do not overwork something. There we go. Nero and Renzo made it. Excellent. I can do a little zoom in. Looks really good. I don't suspect you will see the foil on the scan. But yeah. Very nice. Look at a handsome paladin. And you can kind of see the texture through it in a good way. Camera. Are we confused? Camera. There we go. Alright, cool. So that's today's. I normally try to get other things done ahead of time, but that is what we got. Leave it there for now. Go up a little farther. Just have something there. So, that's probably the last stream of the year. I won't see you guys until January. It's been a long year. This is a long year, chat. But I'm kind of glad. We got stuff done. Shit got done. It was pretty cool. I've got a lot of games on deck. I owe you guys Fallout 4. I was supposed to do it this year, and I never got around to it. Definitely gonna do Fallout 4. Another game we are definitely doing next year. So probably January. Because February is gonna be Monster Hunter Wilds. Although, I won't be playing Wilds very quickly. I might be doing I might not get to Wilds until like 2 to 3, almost 4 weeks after release. Just to get my feet underneath me. So maybe we'll do a little Monster Hunter World. I don't know. Probably not. But we're gonna do the Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remake. Husband got it for me. Chat. That was my childhood, and I want to share my childhood with you guys. So, what I want to do is I'm gonna do a little Soul Reaver, probably January. Maybe a little Soul Reaver. While we wait here, so the game that Jack Ryan was in, my friend, and he was up for nominations for Best Voice Actor in a horror game. I don't believe he made the nominees, but he was up there. He's in the same category as the people from Silent Hill 2. Holy cow, man. It was awesome. I voted for him. I don't think he made the nominees. But, While We Wait Here is out, well, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do after I want to, like, really spend time with it. So I might play, like, my first run through by myself, and then maybe we'll do a run where I've gotten my legs underneath me, because I think there's going to be multiple endings. We'll see if we can get Jack Ryan on, and we'll talk, we'll yabber as we do another ending. I do want to do that on stream. Definitely want to do that. So Wilds is probably going to be main content. No Outfit August next year. Maybe about 2 weeks of October drawing. Maybe. I'm going to try and focus on games. What's coming out next year? I don't know. But yeah, it's been quite a year. It's been quite a year for horror games. I want to do more multiplayer with some people. I want to do more Lethal Company. I miss it. I haven't played Content Warning. I want to play Content Warning with some people. But only a few drawing streams here and there. We'll definitely do some flowers in February. We'll make 2 flowers. I'm not going to be streaming as much next year. I'll be taking a lot of breaks. Trying to start that family chat. Want to be a mommy. So, that's the plans. But, Monster Hunter Wilds, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remake. We're going to talk about that. We're going to do some of that while we wait here. Top of my list. I'm not sure what's going on with my Switch. I don't know if we'll be able to do Animal Crossing. I think it's my Switch. It's having problems docking. So we'll see. If we can get that solved, maybe some town tours? Get back on Animal Crossing. It's fun, guys. I miss it. It's good shit. That's about where I'm thinking. And Fallout. Little Fallout. I want to do some Fallout 4. Because I'm never going to play 76. We're not going to do Starfield. And Elder Scrolls is way out. I hope. Miniatures. Maybe we'll do some miniatures. I have a couple of little miniatures. Not this one. Not this small. But I've been Splatoonifying it. You can see the posters behind the bed. There's a squid over here. Here's the one that I was really working on. This one. Oh, they light up too. Hold on. Got light. But I'm going to turn it off because I think the camera's... So the bottom... If it... I don't know if it's going to catch it. Zoom in! There we go. It's got Splatoon albums in the back. Squid Sisters posters. There's Off the Hook over here. If we turn it a little bit, we can see there's a Deep Cut poster, Off the Hook. There's Dead Fish. Despair. Right there at the tip of my finger, here's a Squid Sister. Behind that is a Omega 3 Squid Squad. Right there. There's Deep Cut. Anarchy Rainbow. There's a Hikara Walker right there on the bed. And if we go up here, I've got a bunch of the paintings that are actual paintings from Splatoon. So I think these are in, like, Schellendorf. Come on. Come on, camera. You can do it. There we go. You can see there's the art book right there. There's a jellyfish. There's the... So these are actual paintings that I did out. And this is like a 144, maybe smaller scale. I've got one left. There's 6 of them. I've got one left. I haven't finished it yet because art came. I'm going to add a couple of things to a couple of them. This one I want to add in like some squid pillows. I want to Splatoonify them a little bit. This one's got some deep cut stuff. It's a winery. You can see Big Man back there. Waiting. Waiting. It's like jewelry. I don't know if it's gonna catch it. But yeah, there's a winery in here. You can see in the back I put the deep cut pictures back there. Not too much, but yeah, I wanna do some more miniatures. I've got 3 backed up. So maybe we'll do a little bit of those in the spring and summer. We'll see. We'll see. There's a stacked house. Yeah, I know. I got a lot of things we can do. But yeah. It does look like Sparkling Parfait is on. What's she doing? Astrobot! She's playing Astrobot. Check. Users in chat. I think I'm gonna call it tonight. But yeah, last stream, it was great. 2024 was hard. It was a hard year. But we got good things. Gotta stay positive. Good things next year. It'll be even better. So, if I do something at the very end, it'll be Tuesday. Not next week. It will be if I do it. So don't hang your hat on it. It wouldn't be Tuesday. It'd be a Monday. 'Cause Tuesday is New Year's Eve. So, probably the 30th. So that'd be a Monday. If I were to do something, it would be very quick on that day. But let's treat this like this is the last one. So, I'm gonna let the music play us out. You guys have a good Christmas, good holiday, good New Year's. And I will see you back in January, probably. Good holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And I will see you later. Let me just get us transition back. That's not what I wanted to do. I gotta play us out. Play. Good night.